One of the most overlooked aspects of Apex happens before you even get into a game. Most of the time, people like me say go into the firing range and warm up, but not a lot of us have really explained what the best warm-up routines are to do. So hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8 Second Gaming, and in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down a warm-up that I do in order to get ready for the day's rank grind. But you know, warm-ups are a very small detail about getting better at Apex. So if you're looking for even more of those details, you need to check out the GameLeap website right now. Over there, we have top level coaches creating highly in-depth guides going over everything you need to know about Apex. If you are really looking to step up your game, click the link in the description, pick yourself up a membership, or I'll toast all your bread and then put it back into the bag. Now, the first part is going to be for PC players only because console doesn't have access to this quite yet, but don't be worried, console players, there will be more for you just a little bit later on in the video, so don't go anywhere. So for all of us PC Master Race players, the best thing you can have for warm-up is aim labs. It is completely free on Steam and can easily help you become a better player. There are tons of courses and warm-up routines that you can do, but my favorite is just basic flick training with grid shot. It helps you with target acquisition and getting better flicks. There are a lot of times in fights when you're forced to change from one target to another, and it's always nice to have flicking down. There are also a bunch of pre-made warm-ups already on there, so if you click the Apex Legends menu, it brings up a bunch of them, and I do recommend Rogue's warm-up as it has a lot of really useful ones already built in for you, but you should play a lot of the different ones every day and then find one that clicks and helps you. Each person struggles with different areas, so play around a little bit and see what's best for you. Now we can hop back into game though, and welcome back console players. This is where you are going to be hopping into the firing range. The range is a great spot to warm up as you have access to every gun in Apex, including the care package ones, so no matter what you're struggling with, you can take the time to learn. Though for this routine, what you're going to want to do is find an assault rifle that you personally struggle with. For most people, this will be either the Flatline or the Havoc. Grab some ammo and a sight and just work on recoil control shooting the dummies. This is a very light casual one, so keep it simple. Just shoot them over and over and try to one clip them as reliably as you can. After a few minutes, you're going to be feeling pretty good and your muscles will be loosening up. This is where you can start flicking to some of the targets in the back, working on tracking, recoil at range, and flicking from one to another. This is very helpful with guns like assault rifles because they are used in all ranges. Learning how to control recoil from further away is a big asset and something you should work on every day. After that, you want to move on to using the wingman. This gun is the biggest high risk, high reward gun in the game, and everyone should be learning how to use it. For this, what you want to do is stand in the middle of the platform facing the target dummy. You shoot the dummy's head, then flick to one of the targets beside him. Shoot that one and then flick onto the target on the opposite side and keep repeating till all are down. Once you do that, you can flick back onto the dummy and finish him off. This one really helps with micro adjustments when using guns that are semi-automatic and can really improve your aim with something like the wingman or the 30-30 or even the bow. You can actually do this warm-up with all those, but I do recommend the Wingdinger because it just feels a lot better and is a lot smoother. After that, you're going to be feeling pretty warmed up and you can stop there, but if you have a little extra time, pick up a gun with high amount of recoil and then just start learning how to control it. Something like the Car, the Devotion, the Havoc with no turbo, these all have high amounts of recoil, and starting to learn those will transfer well to other guns when trying to figure out how to control those recoils. After that, you're done with the firing range. But now, some people might be wondering, is there another way to warm up without using the range? Sometimes people find it boring and can't stick with it, and the answer is yes, there is another option. This is where arenas comes into play. I personally don't recommend playing arenas for anything other than warm-ups. A lot of bad habits can come from this game mode, but that's a topic for another video down the line. If you're looking to improve at the Battle Royale side of Apex, you need to be playing Battle Royale. So hopping into duos or trios is just a much better option. But using arenas every now and then to warm up in fights and having the environment that you know a third party isn't coming isn't the worst thing out there. You can also target using one gun specifically to help you improve. So arenas is a solid spot to learn, but don't overdo it. Only play a few times a day. And like I said, if you really want to improve at the Battle Royale, you have to be jumping into the Battle Royale game mode. And one of the things that I absolutely love doing before my rank grinds is hopping into a solo duos game. All you have to do is click no fill and then ready up, and it will not pair you with a teammate. This really helps you get into the mindset of not relying on your teammates because they're not there. You have no one to blame in fights other than yourself, so you can really start to look at areas that you struggle with, and it's a great warm-up tool. I do highly recommend a lot more people start to do solos versus duos, and some people are getting to the mindset of it's scary, and yeah, it is. It's something that you have to get used to, but over time you will feel more comfortable, and it is a great asset to have. A lot of the times that I've pulled off really clutch 1v3s happens because I've learned how to be in those situations by being a solo player in pubs. And warm-ups is one of the most overlooked things in Apex. A lot of players think that they don't need to and hop right into ranked. Trust me, it's not worth it. Take the few minutes a day it takes to warm up. Not only does it help you with recoil and smaller aspects of the game, but you also get into a rhythm and a good mindset for the grind to come. It sets you up for success. So remember kids, do your warm up. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, remember to smash that like and subscribe button to stay up to date with even more Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.